Hey guys! Today's my first ever haul video. This isn't something that's going to be happening often on this channel, maybe just once or twice a year. This is a bunch of stuff that I got over the holiday season, starting in November and around the Black Friday sales, and then stuff that I got for Christmas or like whatever I spend my Christmas money on because I don't have money to haul every month. So it's gonna look like a lot of stuff, but it's been over a few months. We have a couple categories. We're gonna start with hair, skin, nails, and then do makeup and a little bit of fragrance. And it's a lot, so we're just gonna jump right into it. First, we're starting with a couple hair products from TGIN. I had the Honey Miracle hair mask and I really like that. It's a great deep conditioner. So I went to Target and I thought they were having a sale and they weren't, and I played myself, but I got them anyway. And I thought I would try some more stuff from their line. So I have the Twist and Define Cream, the Buttercream Daily Moisturizer, and the Triple Moisture Replenishing Conditioner. The Twist and Define Cream, I love it. It's like practically finished already, but this isn't something that I would repurchase right away once it's done. When you twist your hair with this, my hair is natural by the way, under the braids and the wigs. When you twist your hair with it, it stays. I would twist my hair and leave it under a wig like all week, or just, you know, put it under like a scarf. Like I don't really take my twist outs out, but even when I did, after a week, it was still really bouncy and still really defined. So this is something that I will use over the summer when I do feel like wearing a twist out, and I'm interested in trying it with like wash and goes, stuff like that. And then I use the Buttercream Daily Moisturizer to just moisturize my hair throughout the week after I've used this to do the twisting. I don't know if you guys have seen that comic where it's like, oh, you have 10 natural hair products that all do the same thing. I feel like you could easily twist your hair with this and it would still look good. So I'm definitely going to try that before like repurchasing this and feeling like I need both. I don't think you might need both of them. And the conditioner, I do like the conditioner, but I don't like how quickly it's used up. I've had this for like 2 months, washing my hair once a week, and it's like practically finished already. For the price, I don't really think is worth the amount that you get. So I'm probably just going to go back to using an Aussie conditioner. Next, we have two things from Shea Moisture. I have the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Grow Shampoo. It has peppermint and apple cider vinegar. I was really drawn to this because I like using apple cider vinegar to clean my scalp. So I thought that was great. And also I've heard about using peppermint oil to massage your scalp to stimulate hair growth. So I thought that would be awesome with this. And I love Jamaican Black Castor Oil. My hair does really well with it. It's sulfate free, color safe. I've used it a couple times. The lather is great. It's really gentle. I like this product. Next we have the Mongongo and Hemp Seed Oils High Porosity Moisture Seal Finishing Elixir with baobab protein and apple cider vinegar. It's to smooth and shine, and this is for low moisture retention, curly, coily hair. I wouldn't say this is necessary. I bought this to, you know, like once your hair is styled, to spritz on it and put back in some shine, but I can't give a great review on this yet just because I have not been wearing my hair out. But I have worn it like a couple times, like the 1 or 2 times that I did take my twist out, and I don't have any complaints about it. Next, I got a couple of sample sizes or travel sizes from Carol's Daughter. Target definitely got me with this one because they were just like $2.50 a piece, but I don't really think they were necessary, and I think I messed up with that. But I have this Mimosa Hair Honey. It's a shine pomade. I don't know why I bought this. I don't know if I thought it was going to be like edge cream or like edge gel or whatever, but it's for dry, brittle, and textured hair, moisturizes your scalp, conditions your hair, and controls frizz. So I guess you really can just like slick it all over your hair, do whatever. I'm probably just going to use this to like moisturize my scalp. If you have a dry scalp, that would probably be great for you, but otherwise, like, I wouldn't repurchase it. This is what it looks like on the inside. Like, I don't have any complaints with it, but unnecessary. Then I got this Hair Milk Original Leave-In Moisturizer. I haven't used it yet, mostly because I was kind of confused pairing it with this Black Vanilla Leave-In Conditioner. This replenishes moisture, improves manageability, adds shine. So I'm kind of like, what's the difference between a leave-in moisturizer and a leave-in conditioner? I've used this once to add a little bit of moisture back to my hair when I was doing my twist, and you know, your hair starts drying, so I put some of this back on. But also, like, I just don't think that these are necessary as well. Maybe if I do an update in a few months, if I actually use it to like help twist my hair or something, then we can talk about that again. This, I have the Sacred Tiare Anti-Breakage and Anti-Fridge Sulfate-Free Shampoo. This I actually did like. This is the only one that I feel, if their prices weren't insane, I would repurchase. It does smell really good. I usually don't care about scent, but it smells good for those that care. And it was really mild, but then my hair also felt clean, and it had a good lather where I didn't have to use a lot. So this, I'm happy with this one. Lastly, this one is a little bit funny. Naomi has the same thing. We were shopping for our dogs at PetSmart and came across these. This is from the Martha Stewart Pets line. It was on clearance for like $3, which is why I got it. And I basically got it to massage my scalp. Like, it's very soft. It's thick. You don't really have to worry about like your hair getting caught in it. It's just, it feels good quality. So, and that is it for hair. Now we're gonna get into skincare. The first thing I'm starting with is pretty easy. I got this brush from, well, I got it from Old Navy, but it's an e.l.f. brush, an e.l.f. foundation brush. Who really uses these for foundation anymore? I guess real makeup artists. But I bought it for $1. And I just use this to apply my face mask, sometimes to apply my moisturizer, so I don't have to dip my fingers into the pot. Next, we're going to talk about a cleanser. It's the Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 Hemp Tea Tree Pure Castile Soap. I think they also come in bar varieties, and they have like so many, whether it's lavender or maybe there's a honey one. I just got the tea tree oil to like help with my skin texture issues, and it's good. It's a good antibacterial and will like dry out pimples and stuff like that. It was like $3 at the vitamin shop, I believe. Something else that I like using to cleanse my face is this Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser. You can just get this at your local drugstore, like Walmart is where I bought this one. It's fairly inexpensive. I like using this because I have combination skin. So instead of using something like the tea tree oil every day, which might eventually dry me out, I like using this as just like my basic cleanser because it still leaves my skin feeling moisturized and balanced. On the days that I don't use the cold cream, I use the Murad AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. So that's going to be like a chemical exfoliant. When you feel it, it does have like the slightest of grains in it, but it's not harsh on your skin at all. It's $30-something, which I normally would not pay for a cleanser, but this is my second purchase of this, and the one that I purchased previously lasted me over a year, especially because I don't use it every day, and you don't need a lot to cleanse your face. So I really do recommend this one, and I would repurchase. These next two that I'm going to talk about, I used my Sephora points to get them. The first is the Jurlique Activating Water Essence. I think this is pointless, to be honest. I just got it out of curiosity, It says that you're supposed to pour a few drops into your palm and like gently pat it over your face. Use it morning and night after your mist and before your serum. Like, girl, that is too many steps. I'm sorry. It's supposed to have continuous hydration, revitalizing, softening. I don't see the point, to be honest. I used it a couple times. I didn't see like a huge difference. And especially for the price, I don't care. And then I wanted to try the Sunday Riley Martian Mattifying Melting Water Gel Toner because I know people usually rave about her products. It absorbs oil, clarifies, minimizes appearance of pores. I have a toner that I like. I buy it from the grocery store for about $5. I just don't really care for this. Additionally, I use a mattifying moisturizer, so I don't really care for a mattifying toner. Like, I didn't really see a difference with this either. Now we're going to talk about this Rugby acne medication. It is 10% benzoyl peroxide. Clears up acne pimples. I love these. I previously purchased them from Amazon. You get a 3-pack, like 3 of these for about $10. I just love them. I don't have anything else. Like, I put it on when my face is acting up, and especially I have a weird texture issue on my forehead where it's not technically pimples, but it's still just bumps, and this really helps with that. So I'm just always gonna repurchase them, especially for the awesome price. Here is a vitamin C serum that I purchased from Amazon. I'm not sure, like, people swear by serums, and especially vitamin C ones, and then especially for women of color to help fade dark spots. I do have to give this more time to really say whether it works and whether I like it. I originally purchased this because I wanted a cheaper alternative to the Ole Henriksen one. So I feel like if I'll be able to use this more often, I don't use the Ole Henriksen one that often because of the price, and I didn't want it to run out. But if you're not using it that often, you don't really get to see the benefits. So hopefully I will see the benefits soon with this one. Next, we have my daily moisturizer, which is the Murad Oil Control Mattifier. And one reason I love this is because it is SPF 15. I'm just over products at this point, or I'm over moisturizers at this point that don't have SPF, especially for like going about in the daytime. And most that do have SPF leave your skin feeling oily. So I love that this is mattifying. This is my second/third purchase. I lost one that I bought over the summer after like one use. I hate myself. And I just went back and repurchased it because I love it that much. Lastly, with moisturizers, we're gonna first talk about the sample that I got from Sephora. It's the Instant Moisture and Cream Hyaluronic Acid Booster. I got it with a sample on one order, and I loved it so much that the next time I got an order, I asked for it again. The only reason I didn't purchase the full size is because I already purchased this moisturizer, which is the Belif True Cream Aqua Bomb. I have the other moisturizing balm, so I just wanted to try this one. The other one is more moisturizing. It's thicker. This one has more of a gel consistency. And I know some people like to use the Aqua Bomb in the daytime and the Moisture Bomb at night. That's not going to be me because this doesn't have SPF. However, I would still also wear this one at night. So I bought this for when the moisturizing balm runs out. I have just tried it a few times. I like it so far, no complaints. I also wanted to quickly mention this Burt's Bees hand salve. Even though it's not a face product, I initially bought it because my hands can get really dry in the winter. I'm not a huge fan of it because it has a really medicinal sharp smell and it's just a little difficult to use. However, today my lips were going through it. Like, my chip chaps were not happy, and I used a little bit of this on there. It was on there for like maybe not even 30 minutes, and my lips feel so soft right now. So, and I love how Burt's Bees is like safe to put on your face, even if it's not technically a face product. Like, I recognized all the ingredients. So I was gonna say, oh, I don't recommend this, you know, for your hands, because it also leaves you with kind of an oily, greasy feeling. But the way it just saved my lips, get you some. Lastly, we're gonna cover masks. I got the Glam Glow SuperMud kit, this one, because they don't sell the little ones in the store for some reason. So these come with 5 single-use ones that look like this. Previously, I tried the black one and I really did like it, but then I realized that that was more so for anti-aging, and this one really was for like clearing up your skin. So I went ahead and just got the bigger size because I really did like it that much. So this I would recommend. I also went ahead and got 2 other ones. I got the FlashMud brightening treatment off the recommendation of Jackie Ina, and I really do like this as well. It does really brighten up your complexion. And then I got the ThirstyMud hydrating treatment. This one you can do without. I more so got this because I just wanted to try it, and I didn't see the smaller white ones in store. I really don't think they make the white ones in this size. But if there's one that you can skip out on, it's definitely this. Unless maybe you have like really dry skin, this could help you. I like using this after I've done like some strenuous cleansing of my skin and I need to re-moisturize. But in order of how much I love them, I would definitely get the white one first. And then I do like the orange, and you get more with the orange for the same price as the white. And that's it for skincare. Now we're gonna get into what I'm sure you're all excited for, and that's the makeup portion. And we're gonna start off with face, and not necessarily with products first, but we're gonna talk about some brushes. I got 2 of the Morphe B77s, just like a basic eyeshadow brush. I do like how fluffy they are because sometimes that lets me like really work it into the crease before actually using a blending brush, and this is great for like picking up matte pigments. I got this Morphe G15 to pick up more like I think this is synthetic. I want to say, sorry if I'm wrong, but I got this for more foiled or like more glittery shadows, so I could really get that color payoff. And it's just like a flat shader brush. And speaking of flat shaders, I got this Morphe B10. And I want to say I also got that for eyeshadow, but I've been also using it as like a concealer brush, so it's great for that as well. Lastly, we've got this baby right here. It's a Morphe M310. I don't know what to say about this other than I just would not recommend it. It's kind of annoying like how crazy all these bristles are everywhere. It's not really that soft. It's kind of flimsy. It's hard to like really get it in a pan to do anything. I'm not even mad because I just got the cheapest fan brush they have, but I would definitely invest in something that's a little nicer. Then we have something that I finally just splurged, and well, it's not even a splurge because it's not super expensive, but it's more than just, you know, hand soap. I got the Sephora solid brush cleaner, and this really makes cleaning brushes so much easier. It comes like looking like this. You take this off. This is like a little silicone pad. I like to stick it in like that, or I guess like you could also just use it in your hand. Hold it like that, and this is like a bar of soap in here. You wet that, and you can then go in like this with your brush to lather it, and then go in and clean it here, and you can hold this under the water and rinse like that, and it's just really helpful. It cleans it faster than just going in on your hand, and then your palm also does not end up irritated. So I'm really happy I just went ahead and bought this. Now, of course, everyone's favorite, I went ahead and got a beauty blender. It looks kind of grody because I used it a couple times already. I finally get the hype about this. I actually purchased this last year, like exactly a year ago, and it was one of those situations where I lost it after using it one time. I was so angry. I purchased the black one before just because I prefer black, and I think it's really only professional because it's black, so it's gonna look more professional. Like, I'm not a fan of the hot pink, but I went ahead and got the pink this time because after trying to read about the difference, people think that the pink absorbs less product, and I'm somebody that uses liquid foundations. If you use the cream foundation, then it probably doesn't matter. But since I use liquid foundations, I want to save my product, so I went ahead and got the pink one. It just really gives like a nice seamless look. We all know what blenders do at this point. For other face products, we're first going to start off with a primer. I finally decided to try the BECCA Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. I got the small $15 size. Reading reviews, people tell you how you're supposed to use it. People complain that it kind of pills when you rub it in, but you're not supposed to rub it. You're supposed to warm it up and then press it into your skin. It will leave you looking cray, kind of ashy, but you don't see that once you put your foundation on, so that's not really a problem. I do like the way that it fills my pores, and I don't get too oily wearing this. So would I repurchase? I'm not sure yet, just because I'm not somebody who ever really wore primers, but I do like that this adds like mattifying. They also say that you can put it on top of your makeup, but with how ashy it looks, I'm kind of wondering what that would look like. So we'll see. Next, I finally went into Walmart and decided to try a BB and a CC cream. I didn't even know what this was up until like my junior year of college. But a BB is basically a step above moisturizer, and a CC is like a step below foundation, kind of. So with the BB cream, I got Black Radiance True Complexion, and I got it in Honey Amber. I just really lucked out with finding my shade. This is what the Honey Amber looks like. Yeah, my hand is lighter, but and then the CC cream is the CoverGirl Queen Collection in Sheer Espresso. This looks slightly darker, so that, and I'm gonna put this on this side. I was so nervous about getting them, but I mean, they're also cheap, so if you get the wrong color, you're only out like, what, $6? But girl, that's a meal. So they both blend pretty well with my skin tone. I really felt like a pro. Like, yes, girl, you picked out the right one. Now we're gonna talk about blush. I got my first ever NARS blush. The quality is great. I'm not like sold on it yet so far. Like, paying $30 for a blush seems kind of extra for me. I love the Sephora collection, one that I have, but I do really like the NARS colors. After this, I think I really just want like Exhibit A and then that orange color, and I'm good. But this, I got it in the color Seduction, and this is what it looks like. It's just kind of like a wine burgundy color. I like it for winter. I also got another blush. It's the BECCA Luminous Blush in Blushed Copper. I originally thought this was a highlighter. I was like, yes, I want the highlighter in Blushed Copper. And then I found out it was a blush, and I wasn't sure if I wanted it anymore. I went in and I swatched it and fell in love. It's really tiny though, and I'm pretty sure that it's about the same price, either $2 less or more than the highlighters. Woo, y'all can see all up in my shit. And this is what that looks like. I just really love this color. And sometimes like I use it lightly as a highlighter as well. Lastly, for boring face stuff, I finally took the leap and got an Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I got mine in ebony, and I'm gonna swatch that too, just in case you guys were wondering like what it looks like. I don't even think it's black. It's like a very dark brown black. And as you can see, it goes well with my eyebrows. It doesn't look too black. I don't know if I would repurchase this. I really, really love the spoolie. I have a spoolie from Morphe, but this one is just so stiff. And because my eyebrows are very thick and unruly, like I really need something to get in there and brush them. And this does the job without me having to get like an eyebrow gel. I am interested in trying like the powder pencil one next, just because I want to try something a little softer. Now we're getting into one of my faves. I normally like to go eyes, lips, face, but since I messed that up by doing the face first, let's go on ahead and do lips now. First we're gonna do, I got two MAC purchases. One is a repurchase, and that's Chestnut. My mom was using my Chestnut so often, I was like, you know what, just keep it and I'll just go buy a new one. And which is quite infuriating because I bought it for her for Christmas a couple years ago and she misplaced it. But it's just a basic brown and it goes with everything. I will always recommend Chestnut to anybody. And then I got Plum Dandy, which is a frost. Check out my MAC lip swatch video. It's just, it's like a beautiful pinky, mauve, purpley. I love this color. Oh, and it has gold reflex in it. Next, I got my first ever Kat Von D shade, and I got it in Echo. I went ahead and got this one because I was certain that the blue would look good on me. The others, I knew I would have to go in to a store and check them out, and I'm glad I did because I thought about getting the black, which I believe is, I can't remember the name of it right now, but I had just purchased some lime crime colors. So this is actually kind of similar to Matte Royale, I think, or Matte Royal from MAC, but Matte Royal is more blue. It really is more of a royal blue. This lipstick, it is slightly drying. I also tried Vampira because I bought that for my mom, Vampira, which is beautiful. This one is nice as well. It's not going to be something that wows you. It is a little bit patchy, but I like it so far. It's like I have no huge complaints about it. Next, I got these three lime crime colors, which, I mean, I have a video on them, but if you just want to go ahead and see them here first, I got Black Velvet, and I got all of these on the I think it was the Black Friday sale, so I got them for super cheap. I think I only paid $10 for Black Velvet, which is normally $20. And then the next two are slick, kind of like ugly weirdo colors, so they're pretty much always on sale. So I think I got them like even cheaper at like $8, something like that. So here is Black Velvet. Next is Cement, that gray. And lastly is Trouble. And I love these a lot more than I thought I would. Now I have two shades from ColourPop. I have Guess and Kapow. Guess reminds me a lot of Smoked Purple from MAC. And Kapow is a perfect dupe of Soul from Colored Rain. It looks a lot better than I thought it would, and if you're interested, I also have a ColourPop video. I'm just not sure if it will be out before or after this one is out. But here is Guess on the top and Kapow on the bottom. And those are $6, of course, like ColourPop always is. Lastly, for lips, I have three shades from Colored Rain. I also have a Colored Rain lip swatch video. I guess I can link all of these below to make it easier. These are going to be like the messiest swatches. So it's these three. On the top, we have Mars. I almost said marshmallow. The middle shade is Cherry Blossom. For some reason, it's not on the packaging. And the last shade is Roulette. I'm actually quite unimpressed with the last two. Roulette is just kind of boring to me. It's just your basic mid-tone purple. I thought it would look a lot more vibrant and like bam on the lips, and I'm just like meh. And then Cherry Blossom, I thought it would be one of those perfect reds for everyone like Ruby Woo, and it's just kind of like, I don't really think it works with my skin tone. I don't wear red a lot because red just does not work on me, and it's just very bright and meh. I was really surprised with how much I liked Mars. That one I would surprisingly recommend. I did not look like I was on the embalming table, especially with a liner. Now we're gonna wind things down by talking about my second favorite category, which is eyes. We're going to start off with one that I'm a little on the fence about mentioning because they're no longer available. They were from a company called The Body Needs, and these are just pigments. So my first stack has like greens and blues. Like I have black and teal, black and blue, black and emerald. So that's what they look like. And I got the jars from Michael's. It was like 6 for $2, something like that. And the smaller stack has like some pinks and purples. They really are beautiful. I have blackened bronze, Dolce Vita, deep space. They are really nice, and I'm sad that the company decided to close down. I just wanted to let you guys know in case you ever see me use them. Next, I also want to mention this mascara. It's the Smoky Extravagant from Makeup Forever. This was a birthday gift a few years ago. It was a small size, of course, and I just really loved it, so I went ahead and purchased it. This is a lot more than I would normally pay for mascara, but because I was so impressed with it, I thought, why not? Because I don't wear false eyelashes unless it's a really special occasion, and even then, because my eyelashes are so curly, it's really hard for me to like sit eyelashes on top of them. So I just use this or pair it with like any other one. I double up. I also really love the 4-in-1 from Givenchy, Too Faced Better Than Sex. But yeah, this is great. Next, I got 3 ColourPop shadows the same time that I got Guess and Kapow. And these are Brady. Looks like this. This is a like a nudie pink color. It's very close to Party Time, which is a taupe, but this is Brady. Next is Muse, and what got me is seeing these together. Oh my god, Muse is so gorgeous. Here's Muse right below Brady, and here's Muse in the pan. It's like rose, coppery, just a little bit of everything. And lastly is one of my favorites, Partridge. I have an eye look based around this. It's like an iridescent blue, green, brown with some blue maybe. That's actually not this eye look, which is surprisingly similar, but this eye look was created using the Venus 2 palette. So here is Partridge below. It has like a red, green, brown shift. I love all of these. The only one I would say you could pass on is Brady. Of course, I forgot to swatch Party Time, but it's just a taupe. And there you go. Like a gray, brown. That's what taupe is. Mostly gray. Next, I finally got some shadows from Morphe, my first ever. I also have a pewter based eye look with these and they paired nicely with the Lorac Pro palette. They're both purpley. One is more reddish pink toned purple and the other is a blue toned purple. The pink is appropriately named Lilac. I also use that in my random makeup challenge. Oh, and this is the first time I'm noticing it has some sparkles in it. The blue toned purple is called Life in the City. And that one almost has like a shift, a sheen in it. I feel like that won't come up on the camera. Also, first time I'm noticing that. Next, I got some shadows from Juvia's Place. These are $5 each. They are a Black-owned makeup company. I'm sure everybody knows who they are by now. I'm so glad that they're finally getting the recognition that I deserve. I think these were like $5 each, and the quality is just beautiful. I also love how big the pans are for the price. This first one is called Carlotta. It's like a peachy, just a peachy shimmer. Oh, so gorgeous. We have one of my favorites. I've used this so often since getting it. It's called Ethiopia. And this is a beautiful transition shade for dark skin, like a nice reddish brown. These last three I haven't even swatched yet because I placed these in a separate order and they just came. And the first one we're going to look at is called Taj. And I feel like this is going to be similar to Partridge from ColourPop. Yep, this one just has a bit more silvery gold reflect. So there's Taj underneath Ethiopia. This next one is Zaria. Oh, I literally did not even show you Taj in the pan. Here is Zaria, which is like a blackened, I thought it would be more green, but it's like a blackened olive green with gold sparkles. It actually looks very similar to Plaid from ColourPop. I went and got it just so I could see what they look like next to each other. It's a dupe. Look at that. There goes Hammer. Nope, not Hammered. There goes Plaid, and there's Zaria. And the last one is Empress, which is just a deep purple. Surprisingly, I don't have one of those yet. The current dark purple that I have, and this is even more like plum based than that one, but that one isn't matte, and that's the purple that comes in the Lorac Pro palette. And here she is, Empress. Just pure purple. And that is it for my Juvia's Place single swatches. But we're not done yet. Speaking of Juvia's Place, I also picked up the Masquerade mini palette. I also got the same thing for Naomi for her Christmas present, don't tell. Woo. This is what it looks like on the inside. Gorgeous. I haven't even swatched these yet. Some of these are really calling my name. I'm gonna try this pink shade called Bori. just because it's my least favorite. I don't see myself wearing that. But what gets me with this is that it has a gold reflect, which I think is very nice. I'm also going to try Cairo, this one here, which looks a lot like the eyeshadow form of Gothica by Kat Von D, that lipstick. So this is Cairo. It's okay. It does have some sparkles in it. I'm really interested in this shade Calabar. These lights are so bright. This one. And after that, I think I'm just going to swatch this one, and then we're going to call it a day on those swatches. So that third shade, that red, is Calabar. That fourth shade is Zola. I was really interested in that one because it looks like a sky blue with green reflex, and I wanted to compare it to Molly, which is that last shade, which looks like a green that has a blue reflex in it. I don't really see that showing up in the swatches, but they do look beautiful in pan. And I just want to let you know that these are without primer. My rationale for getting this, particularly for Naomi, is because I love how it's separated, and you can do like your more neutral colors down here and have like a great neutral look. And then the top two rows, you can also get colorful and fun with it. So as opposed to the Nubian 1 palette, which is just all neutral and copperies, and I don't think you can do that much with it. And that's technically what Naomi goes for. I wanted to also, give her a chance to try out some fun colors as well. And I got the mini because the pans on the average sizes are huge. On the 2 and then the regular masquerade, the pans are huge, and I'm never going to make it through that much eyeshadow. Like, this is all I need. If you look at the shade Calabar, that third one, I'm certain that that is a dupe for Noblewoman out of the Queen of Hearts palette from Colored Rain. And we're just going to go ahead and see if that is true. Oh, slick. But I will now tell you the Queen of Hearts is more vibrant. And that might be because that is more of a foiled shadow, whereas the Juvia's Place is just like a basic shimmer. I wonder like if I layered it some more. Yeah, it's like the exact same color. The Juvia's Place is a little bit more muted, but that's because it's not foiled. The last eye product we're going to talk about is this baby right here that I already did a video on, so you don't technically need to see me talk about it. I love it so much. I would recommend it. I mean, if you want to see the inside. That was a sleeve, BT dubs. And here you go. You can do a neutral, you can do a pop of color, you got your foiled. It's worth it, I think, just for the foiled shadows. Recommended. But if you stuck with me through all of this, thank you. I hope you're not bored. I hope you got something out of it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, until next time.